internet family. It's me, Jess. I know I just posted a video about 2 hours ago, and that was like, I think a video from 2 years ago that I meant to post but never posted. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. This video is gonna actually kind of explain a little bit about me. I don't know how long it's gonna go. I'm gonna try to keep it under 20 minutes. So I will go into further detail into certain things, but I think that this is a topic that a lot of people are afraid to talk about. And it's taken me a long time to admit this. Just in the past 2 years, I've started to talk about it more. So do bear with me. I'm not a fancy person who does cuts and whatnot, so this is going to probably be a one-take thing. I might pause it, but I guess you guys won't know. So here it goes. Hi, my name is Jessica Hannon. I am 23 years old, and I was in an abusive relationship for 4 years. Wow. When I say it like that, it doesn't seem surreal. Or real, I should say. My story isn't, I don't know, at the time, and I still kind of think that I shouldn't make a big deal out of it, which I'm not trying to do. I just want to help people, I guess, to help them, to let them know that people have gone through this, that if you do need someone to talk to, I'm there for them. It was for my high school. Throughout my years in high school, I was in a very abusive relationship, and it wasn't just with my significant other. It was with his friends and with the school. Yeah, I mean, when I say it like that, it kind of seems like I'm either bullshitting or I'm making this shit up. But believe me, I'm not. It started off all innocent. I mean, he seemed like a great guy. He was funny. He was sweet. But under it, it was all a mask. He became controlling, told me what to eat, what to think, what to say, what to do, who to hang out with, who my friends could be with, all that sorts of things. He had to know 24/7 what I was doing, where I was, with who I was with. And he did play mind games. He would break up with me on and off. He would have people check in on me and follow me around, which sounds fucking crazy. And it made me go crazy. His friends were more of the physical ones that used to beat the shit out of me. Cut me. They literally carved cunt into my arm with a knife, pocket knife. And I did try to fight back. Don't get me wrong, I did try to fight back. But it got to the point where they enjoyed it. Like, if I fought back, they would come at me 10 times harder. And it just got to the point where basically shut up and take it. They had broken me down to what I was nothing. That I literally thought I was garbage, I was trash, that I wasn't worth anything. They were just crazy. And I did go to the school, and I did try to get them to do it, but to do something, but they didn't. They did nothing. And that was the most destroying part of it all. Was they didn't do anything, and they got inside my head thinking that I was the bad person, that I was trash. So I had, coming from, my boyfriend, who I thought loved me, his friends, the school, and I kind of destroyed my relationship with my family to hide all of this, because it got so bad that I started to believe I was trash. So, I wasn't worth my family's time. That's what I thought. And It was just a sick and twisted 4 years of my life that, I don't know, they would drag me to this auditorium. So our school was 2 levels, and they would pull me by the hair in front of people. I shit you not, in front of people, and say, why don't you just jump? The world would be so better off if you just jumped. And no one did anything. I had broken bones. I had an almost dislocated shoulder. I got a dislocated shoulder because I started to make a stand. I told them to fuck off. And they sent a group of their friends to shove me into lockers and beat the shit out of me. I missed my brother's prom taking pictures with him because I had to go to the doctors to look at my broken ribs, and then they literally stalked me and wouldn't let me go. It was a sick and twisted time of my life. And here I am, guys. Life after abuse. Let me tell you. It's shitty. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's good. I mean, I have been out of that situation, I would say, so I've been out of high school for about 6 years now, but they were still playing mind games with me afterwards. And so I would say I've been fully out of that situation for 3 years. And I have been diagnosed with anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, that's a mouthful. And it's not fucking easy, I can tell you. Trying to rebuild my relationship with my family is difficult. Trying to talk about this. I mean, it's easier to talk in front of, I guess, a camera or you guys. I don't know. Kind of makes me sound weird. But I mean, trying to talk to it with my family, they don't really understand. I mean, look, my parents had their issues with the family, abusive parents or whatever. But it's like, if I try to explain it, well, back in my day, or I went through this, and it's like, okay, great, I respect that and I understand that, but can you try to listen to what I went through? Like, they only know about 50% of what happened. 50%. That's not a whole lot. I mean, there's a whole lot of bullshit that I went through. I mean, there's times I walked into the office to try to get them to stop, and they would look at me, and I would be in sweatpants and a sweatshirt, so like a sweatshirt like this, and they would tell me, stop dressing like a slut, and they will stop trying to hurt you. What fucking adult tells a child, I mean, I was not a child, but I was like in my teens, mid-teens, that, like, hello? What human being does that? On what fucking level does a human being say that? And it's like, everybody gave up on me. The teachers, I mean, there was only like 2 teachers that didn't give up on me, that tried to help me. Besides that, everybody gave up on me because they thought I was a slut, that I was making this stuff up, that I was looking for attention. That is tough to go through. For 4 years living, basically that was my purgatory. And to come out of that, it's difficult. There are days when it's just too much. Like, it's just, all those thoughts start coming back. And yes, I'm on medication. Is that an option for, should everybody do that? No, because it's not for everybody, but that is for me. Is it working out? It did for a while, but I guess I've adapted to the medication or whatnot, so I guess we're gonna have to look at different routes. And it's tough because, I get myself into these situations where it's like, I want to try to please people because I'm afraid that they're gonna beat the crap out of me. Or that they're disappointed in me. And that is tough, because I'm like, okay, well, hello, I'm a human being, I'm allowed to make fucking mistakes. But having been programmed which is kind of a weird fucking word to use, but that's basically what it is. Programmed for 4 years that you're trash and that everything that you do is a fucking disappointment. That's tough, you know? And it's not even 4 years, it was like many years after that too. So yeah, but I'm here to tell you guys that there is life after abuse. It's not easy, you know, and everybody has their own situations. But I urge you to please, please get out of your abusive situation. I know, you know, kids might be involved. It might be a difficult situation, but I am begging you guys, please try to get out of your abusive relationships or abusive situations. Because it will eat you alive until you are nothing. And you don't want to become that. You don't want to lose hope. You don't want to go down that dark, dark path. I mean, I was there, and it is scary. I mean, life after abuse, it's still fucking scary, and it is hard to rebuild your life. I mean, everybody around me is, like, in relationships, getting married, having kids, and I'm trying to survive. Like, I work and all that stuff, but trying to survive day to day sometimes is difficult. And living with that baggage and scars, it's tough. I mean, trying to find somebody that's willing to, like, take on that, all that stuff, and be there for you, it's tough. Especially in today's crazy fucking insane world. And, you know, it's like I had a plan, and it just got blown to shit. And it's tough, you know, I never thought, I always thought I was gonna be that person, like, yeah, I would see the signs of abuse, like, I would see it, but I didn't see it. And when I saw it, it was too late. I mean, there are times where I desperately tried to get out of it, and it just wouldn't work. It was a sick and twisted situation. It just wasn't my boyfriend. It was his friends, and it was just exhausting. And now, I mean, like, I don't know, it's just, but there is a life. I mean, I do have a job, you know, and I am getting help, and it's not the life I saw for myself, but it's the life that I have now, and I have to make the best of it. And do I wish I had somebody to, you know, have adventures with, and laugh and cry, and just have somebody hold me? Of course I do. And I wish that I have that, and I wish that one day I will find that. Because I am kind of tired of being alone. You know, I have suffered a lot, and I have grown from that, and I get angry because I feel like I deserve to be happy, but every time I try to be happy, the door gets slammed in my face. But I have to pick myself up again and try. And there are days, guys and ladies, that is difficult. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. Even though it might be fucking buck nowhere, it is there. Somewhere desperately. And I'm urging you guys to reach out and get help and support. And I know it is hard to reach out to family. Believe me, I made that mistake of not reaching out to family, and partially that's my fault, and that's partially the programming that happened to me. But I kind of have the family that kind of like, okay, get over it, that type of thing. Some family members. And it's just tough to deal with that, you know, when you're kind of screaming inside your head, crying out for help, and it feels like no one's listening. I kind of know what that feels like, guys. So if you need any help, resources, somebody to listen to, I'm here. Leave a comment below of, even a good thing, like just saying how you're doing, I would love for you guys to hear that, so drop a comment below just saying hi, saying how you're doing. I would love to hear from you guys. I know that this is kind of like a deep and twisted video. I will be posting more in details, probably about my mental illness, some other story times, and pretty much, like, I don't know, other things. Like I said, I'm not into doing the high-tech things. I'm just a simple girl doing these videos. I don't do them for attention. I just do them to reach out to people who might need some understanding, someone to understand them. I might not know exactly what you guys are going through, but I'm willing to listen if you guys need somebody to talk with. I love you guys. I know I haven't met you guys, but I do love you. My heart goes out to all of you. I hope that you have a kick-ass week ahead of us. And I send my love and hugs out to everybody. Never give up, guys. I know life can be a bitch, but you need to put on your armor and continue fighting. Okay, I love you guys. Have a fantastic week! And I hope to hear from you guys soon.